What is up, guys? X-Divison back with you, and welcome to another Guru video. So, the day is coming. It's September 16th, and I will be making the big announcement. But later on in this video, just so you know, I'm also going to be talking about the TNA X-Division, how I feel that's going right now. And in case you guys didn't know, it's the show's birthday. A member of the GOG, everyone at the GOG wants to wish him a happy birthday. You know, he's 17 now. That's one step higher to your future. You'll be moving out, getting your own house, and 17th birthday. Yeah. So, happy birthday to Joe. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And, you know, just go leave him a comment. Just be like, happy birthday to the show. Have a great one. Channel comment him or whatever. But yes, it's the show's birthday. It's the 17th. And yeah, so I'm going to be talking about TNA in this video in their X-Division. But before I do that, I want to talk about... this is what I really want to speak on. The announcement. Now, I hyped up this announcement for a while. I was hyping it up and I was saying, oh, it's going to be awesome. The thing is, people blew it way out of proportion because, you know, people were saying, Rich is going to come back. Spinnernet's going to join you guys. Wrestling Jesus is coming back. Yada, 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 yada. People just would not stop, especially that we got a lot of Mitch coming back. Mitch is coming back. He's not. So shutty, it's not happening. What is happening, however, you guys actually might like this, I'm not sure. We are going to be doing, as a collective unit, the GOG, so me, Justin, Chase, Brandon, Anitto, Joe, we are going to be doing our first, no, I guess it's not our first, well, I guess it is our first, but this is going to be our talk show, and pretty much what it's going to be is it's going to probably be on Ustream, and what we're going to do, starting October 1st, we're going to be doing a live talk show, and, you know, we're going to answer your questions that you can send to us via Twitter or Facebook, so make sure you're following us on Twitter, and adding us as a friend on Facebook. Those links will be in the description box, of course. And pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing a talk show. You know, we'll give our predictions for Hell in a Cell. That's actually why we picked the 1st of October. We'll be doing our predictions for Hell in a Cell. We'll be doing, you know, talking about Raw, talking about the state of wrestling, TNA, Ring of Honor, hell, we even watch. So we're going to be doing a big talk show. And what that consists of is, yeah, like I said, any topics going on in the world of wrestling. And we're going to try to do it weekly, but we may only be able to do it once every 2 weeks, but hopefully we can get this thing picked up off the ground. We do know for sure, though, that our first date is going to be on, what is it, the 1st of October, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to make another video on when we're going live, or the day before, or whatever, but October 1st, I believe it's a Saturday, we're going on live, and so yeah, if you want your answer, or your questions to be answered, you can leave your comments on our Twitter, if you use the hashtag @GOG4Life, and then just send it to us, or you can add us as a friend on Facebook, personal message, whatever. Somehow just you can get your questions in that way, and hopefully if you're lucky you can have them answered on the show. So that's the big announcement. It's nothing crazy, you know, we're not gonna dump in our pants. We're fucking doing a talk show, so all can just simmer down. Was it underwhelming? I guess so, because you guys blew it way out of proportion. You know, maybe we hyped it up too hard, but we're just doing a talk show. Okay, so before I get into this video, I'm going to take a big swig of apple juice because it's healthy, and I should probably drink some more healthy things. Pepsi's not the best for you. Okay. The X-Division in TNA. Now, you know, as of late, the X-Division has been doing a little bit better. You know, you've got a talent like Austin Aries starting to carry that X-Division, and I'm glad he just won the X-Division title. You still got Brian Kendrick in there, who I'm somewhat of a fan of. He puts on an okay match. Alex Shelley, I guess you can still consider X-Division because, you know, Chris Sabin hasn't come back yet. Kid Cash, of course. I'm a fan of Kid Cash. Jesse Sorensen, too. I'm actually really liking that kid. Zima Ion. Who else is there? There's that Anthony Nessie. I think, is Sangriento or Amazing Red got fired, but whatever. But right now, you know, at least it looks like they're building up the X-Division. Hell, maybe Kazarian will come back. I kind of miss Kazarian. But, you know, in the X-Division, because, I mean, he was on Impact this past week, but I kind of miss because they're in the X Division. But, you know, a lot of people are digging the X Division right now, and I'm actually enjoying some of the stuff, especially Austin Aries I'm really enjoying. The only thing that I'm not really liking is this 225-pound weight limit. And a lot of you are going to say, oh, well, you see, this will make sure we get good matches and we don't have a guy like an Abyss holding the belt for so long. And, you know, that's cool and all, but you didn't have to put that cap on. You know, you could have just given us these cruiserweight wrestlers, but not put that cap on. Because what got the X Division over in the first place? How about the catchphrase, it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits. It's not about being under 225 pounds, no. It is about having no restrictions, Ultimate X, it's about being able to do whatever the fuck you want. Samoa Joe was the X Division champion. Like, I mean, he's not a fucking cruiserweight. And, you know, people are going to say, oh, well, you know, but this is just so we have the cruiserweight titles. And I think they even referenced on TNA, oh, now a big guy can't come in and take over the division. But that, you know, maybe that's not, you're not going to get the best matches out of that, but that's storyline. Now you want this big guy to lose. I mean, it happened at Destination X, and, you know, believe it or not, I thought the build-up with Abyss and Brian Kendrick was okay, nothing great, but it was still something, right? It's just that they have all these guys, and if they're just going to throw them in there, call it the Cruiserweight title, because it's not the X Division title, it's the Cruiserweight Championship. And you can say all you want, like, oh, no, Ace, you're fucking wrong, it's the X Division title, because they're still going to do extreme things. No. The X Division is not about weight limits, it's about no limits. It's the Cruiserweight Championship, it's not the X Division Championship. Austin Aries is the TNA Cruiserweight Champion, he is not the TNA X Division Champion. Why? Because the X Division died. The X Division is done. It's the Cruiserweight Championship, it's the Cruiserweight Division. And I mean, hell, Eric Bischoff introduced the Cruiserweight. Fuck me, I'm just being, but the Cruiserweight title was brought into WCW. And, you know, Eric Bischoff and those guys were the first to utilize it, right? So, the thing was, you know, you could call them a pioneer of it, because for the most part, Vince McMahon was all about, you know, like CM Punk referenced on Raw, the big bodybuilder guys. So Eric Bischoff brought in, oh, well, we're going to get these guys from Japan, we're going to get these guys from Mexico, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Rey Mysterio, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Juventud, and that was a good division. And you can say, oh, well, the TNA X Division is still okay, but the thing is, you don't, you know, yes, the Cruiserweight title was successful in WCW, and hell, maybe in the early stages of WWE, the Cruiserweight title was successful in the Light Heavyweight Championship, or whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, you introduce that belt as the X Division Championship. It is not about weight limits, it's about no limits. Now it's about weight limits. It's about weight limits and no limits, brother. Like I said, it's nothing that, you know, nothing's gonna change in the X Division, but the thing is, it's not the X Division, it's the Cruiserweight Division. And how you could say, okay, well, the X Division title was always about the Cruiserweights after, you know, a guy like a Joe wouldn't hold it, and when Amazing Red had it, and he was fighting guys like a Homicide, or fucking Brian Kendrick was fighting Amazing Red, or whoever. But when Douglas Williams wins the X Division title, and, you know, like I said, it's not because he's a big guy that I don't like him in the X Division. It's the fact that his style was not X Division. The X Division is high-flying wrestling. It's not light guys doing high-flying wrestling. That is why this division is being just tarnished. It's not the X Division, it's the Cruiserweight Division. You know, it really, you know, especially for hardcore TNA fans, they've changed everything. They've changed the ring. They've changed the superstars, or the wrestlers, or whatever. You know, they've got all these old guys coming in, and, you know, the favorites from old TNA's tarnished. The X Division title's on its way out. We've brought in, the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. You know, at least TNA is still somewhat... Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, TNA is still fun to watch, even though it's fucking retarded, I still fucking watch TNA, because it's at least fun to watch. Sometimes, you know, whether TNA is really bad, at least it's to the point where I can just laugh at it, you know. Hogan comes out, and I just crack up. When it comes to WWE, though, if something's boring, and CM Punk's not on, it's like, oh my god, Jerry Lawler and David Otunga. This shit is stupid. At least in TNA you can laugh at it and just be like, oh my god, Hogan, you're a silly guy. But that's just, I wanted to do this quick little rant on the X Division because it really pissed me off. You know, like, I mean, the X Division is still okay right now. I mean, you still got a talent like an Austin Aries, like I was saying, Alex Shelley, a Kazarian, kind of. You know, you've still got those guys, but it's just the fact that, you know, the weight limit. Maybe I'm overreacting, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but the fact remains that the division was built on not being about weight limits, and now there's a 225-pound weight limit. Just change the name to the TNA Cruiserweight Championship, like, because it's not the X Division. The X Division was anybody doing high-flying shit, and you were in the X Division. Now, whatever. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Remember to subscribe to the Grooves of Greatness, because in reality, we are great. Remember to follow me on Twitter, add me on Skype, question me on ForumSpring. September 16th, well, that was today actually, I guess you could say October 1st now. Now that's the day we have to hype up. October 1st we do our talk show, so remember to stay tuned for that. October 1st we'll make a video once again, and if you want your questions answered, it's important to send them to either our Facebook or our Twitter. Send those questions in, go stop by the show and give it a happy birthday to the show. And I believe that's it. Anything else I missed will be in an annotation, wherever. Oh, fuck, now I just botched. 11 minutes into the video and I botched. Whatever. Peace out. X Division is weight limits, whatever the fuck. Peace out. I'm rambling. Peace out, motherfuckers. Apple juice.